Here are 5 marketing trends dentists can't ignore in 2026. If you've seen a steady decline in patient numbers in 2025, or you're tired of dealing with bargain hunters who won't pay your premium prices, this video is for you, because 2026 is about to bring some big shifts that can completely change how you market yourself and finally get people to understand the value you bring. Our team has chatted with tons of multi-provider practices, dental experts, and pulling data from our top performing clients, and we've nailed down these 5 marketing trends that are already making a huge difference. These are the strategies you can leverage to stand out in a crowded market and start commanding the fees you deserve. And I'm going to show you exactly how to apply them to your practice in 2026. So let's dive in. We got trend number 1. The way we measure marketing has completely changed. If you're still trying to credit just one marketing channel for getting new patients, it's time to move on. It worked, sure, about 5 years ago, but since COVID hit, everything's changed. Social media has exploded. People are doing more of their shopping on their phones, and let's be real, trust has taken a huge hit. Today's patients need to see your brand at least 20 times. That's 20 touch points before they'll feel ready to book an appointment with you. That could mean interacting with your practice on social media, your website, Google reviews, email, and ads. And the more visible you are, the more trust you build, and the more likely they are going to choose you when they're ready to book an appointment. I want you to picture a potential patient Googling dentist near me. They click your profile, but life happens. The baby's crying. The husband is yelling at her to get down here. Who knows? But they're getting distracted. So then a few days later, they're searching for toothache remedies on YouTube. And boom, there you are, a video about how to cure your toothache. Then one day she's at soccer practice with her kid, and so she's scrolling on Instagram, and then there you are with an ad. A day or 2 later, they get an email from you, but they still won't book online because, oh crap, she has this huge work deadline looming over her head. But here's the thing, she's seeing you everywhere, and when she's finally ready to make a decision to book an appointment with a dentist, guess who's top of mind? That's right, you. So what channel gets the credit for getting that appointment booked? All of them. The ad, the email, the video, and the website, they all contributed to that booked appointment. So the future of marketing is all about these channels working together, and that's what we call omnipresent. And it's the key to making sure your practice stays visible and trusted at every step of the patient journey. Let's take Allen Family Dentistry. They're a perfect example. They've nailed omnipresence. They're everywhere online, and it's paying off. By embracing the omnipresence approach, they saw a 32.5% increase in their revenue. That's impressive, right? Let's go on to trend number 2. It's time to get serious on social media. Social media is no longer optional for dental practice. I hate to break it to you. If you're not using it, you're missing out on a powerful tool that helps you attract the high quality patients you've been looking for. Almost 66% of the world's population is now on social media. That's over 5.4 billion people. And guess what? They are looking for dentists on those platforms. Social media is the ultimate relationship building tool. It lets potential patients see your practice's personality, meet your team, and experience your expertise all through short, engaging videos. When they feel like they already know you, they're far more likely to show up for their appointment and accept treatment. So here's how you can use social media effectively. First, show off your team. Let patients see the faces behind the practice. Then I want you to answer some FAQs. Record quick videos answering common questions. Position yourself as the go-to expert. Then post patient testimonials. Let happy patients share their experience on video because real stories build trust. Finally, do behind the scenes footage. Show your team in action, working, prepping, or even having fun. It shows the human side of your practice. And the key here is consistency. I want you to commit posting just 2 times a week. That's it. And over time, that consistency builds momentum. It may feel a little slow at first, but little by little, you'll see the payoff when you embrace social media like this. Okay, trend number 3. It's time to embrace AI. AI is everywhere. ChatGPT, Google AI search. You're probably already using AI in your practice, whether it's chatbots for booking appointments or content generation for your website. But here's the truth. AI is essential to growing your practice in 2026 in your marketing. If you want to show up in AI searches, the key to that is authority. The more valuable content you create, so that's short videos, answering FAQs, sharing patient stories, the more AI will notice you. AI will make sure your practice shows up when people are asking ChatGPT, I'm trying to find a dentist for my family. Can you give me some suggestions for the best dentist in Seattle? Or they may be asking, my tooth hurts and the ibuprofen isn't working. Do you have suggestions to fix my toothache? But here's the shift. You may have noticed that your website traffic is going down because AI overviews give people the answers they need without clicking into your website. But don't worry, even if your website traffic goes down, you're still being seen. AI can still highlight your practice in search results, even without the click. What matters is content consistency. Post regularly and AI will connect you with patients looking for your expertise. And we've seen this work with clients. They're showing up in AI-driven searches and still attracting patients even with fewer direct clicks. Here's how to make sure your marketing is AI-friendly. Post regularly. Short videos, answers to common questions, patient stories. Focus on questions patients are asking to create content around that. You need to be consistent. That's the key. 2 posts a week is a good starting point. The momentum will build from there. Now let's go to trend number 4, authentic storytelling. Storytelling is one of the most powerful tools you'll have in 2026 because people connect with stories. They're 22 times more likely to be remembered than facts alone, and they drive emotion, which is exactly how people make buying decisions. But here's the catch. To create a meaningful story that resonates, you've got to know your own story first. And I'm not talking about the I became a dentist to help people line. I'm talking about why you truly decided to go into dentistry in the first place. First, ask yourself, why did you become a dentist? Think back to the moment when you decided to pursue this career. Was it a personal experience with dental care that changed your life? Did you want to make a difference in people's lives? This is the foundation of your story, so get honest and real about why you chose this path. Once you understand your why, use that to guide you in creating a mission statement and core values for your practice. Your mission statement should be your practice's purpose. It's your reason for existing beyond just providing dental care. It should be short, clear, and something your team can get behind. It's the guiding force for everything you do. Your core values are the principles that define your practice's culture and how you treat patients. What do you stand for? What are the non-negotiables in how you operate? These values should be something you and your team can rally behind every single day. Then the next step is making sure these values and your mission are part of your brand. And I'm not talking about having a mission statement on your website. It should be woven into every aspect of your practice. Once you've got your mission and your core values, you have to share them everywhere. Start creating content around your journey and how it shapes your practice. And I can't emphasize how important this is that you do this because what you're doing is showing the human side of your practice. In a time when we're surrounded by AI, this connection is more important than ever. According to a survey by Talker Research, 78% of US adults agree that the internet has made it harder to tell what's real and what's artificial. So, in other words, trust, all-time low. They see it on the internet, they don't believe it. And that's exactly where authentic storytelling comes in. While AI can handle things like scheduling, answering basic questions, it can never replace the genuine human connection you build through storytelling. And that's why storytelling needs to be the core of your marketing. It creates trust and loyalty in ways AI simply can't. So, how do you do this? I want you to start by capturing real moments. Whether it's your team having fun, sharing a laugh, or simply being vulnerable, this is how you show the true personality of your practice. And then again, patient stories, share those. If a patient has had a life-changing experience, share it. If they're now able to enjoy their favorite foods again after dental work, that's a story worth sharing. These personal stories are what move people and create a deeper connection, and don't shy away from vulnerability. Patients can feel when you truly care. When they see genuine emotion, they're more likely to trust you and ultimately schedule an appointment with you. All right, trend number 5. We finally made it. Create a memorable patient experience. Think beyond being a treatment provider. It's time to make the patient experience unforgettable. In 2026, it's not enough to just fix teeth and send patients on their way. You need to make them say, wow, I've never gotten that from a dentist before. But here's the key, this experience needs to be consistent. From the moment they find you online to when they're sitting in the chair, it needs to feel seamless. And this is another huge part of being omnipresent. It's not just about showing up everywhere online. It's making sure the patient experience feels the same from the first click on your website to when they walk through your door. To simplify it of how to do this, just like I mentioned before, take your mission and core values and make sure that messaging is reflected everywhere online. Your website, social media, your ads. This is your first impression, so make it count. And once the patient walks in the door, keep that experience consistent. From how they're greeted to the care they receive, make sure the experience online is mirrored in person. I know it's tough out there. Marketing is more expensive, it's more competitive, and it can feel overwhelming trying to keep up with all these trends. But here's the thing, you don't need to be perfect. You don't need to worry about doing it perfectly. It's about building genuine relationships. When you create that authentic, consistent experience, they'll stick around, refer others, and become your biggest advocates. If you're ready to stop playing catch up and start building something lasting for your practice, we're here to help. Let's get you ahead of the curve together. So click the link in the description to schedule a free strategy session with us, and let's make 2026 your best year yet.